Tasked with providing conditional and unconditional grants to counties, as well as assisting in the development and management of water services, the task of the Water Sector Trust Fund remains enormous. Fund's Chief Executive Officer Ismail Shaiye, however, says his organization remains committed to addressing the challenge through the exploitation of emerging and innovative technologies.
We started with giving close to 500 toilets per county. They were sold out. We needed to follow the whole value chain of sanitation to say, hiyo uchafu itaenda wapi? Where will that sludge from that septic tank, where will it go? And that is why we came up with this system called the DTFs.
Shaiye says the approach saw the organization become the only African country to scoop an award during the 2019 United Nations Public Service Awards for inventing the decentralized treatment plant and delivering inclusive and equitable services to leave no one behind category.
You know, ideally in Kenya we depend on the conventional sewage system, which actually takes 5 to 20 acres of land. And also it costs a lot of billions of shillings to come up with a conventional sewage system in this country.
The concept sees fecal waste controlled, emptied and transported to the decentralized treatment facility, where it undergoes through the treatment process for subsequent use for productive purposes.
The beginning where the exhausters come in, when they come in, they are supposed to empty the fecal sludge into the receiving bay. And then from the receiving bay, it goes to the balancing tank. At the receiving bay, it's where all the waste is received. And then after it moves to the balancing tank, we can be able to balance the flow that moves into the next module. The materials comes up and they can be removed and taken into the sludge drying bed. From the settler, it moves into the anaerobic baffled reactor, where we have mainly anaerobic reaction taking place. After which the waste goes into the vertical constructed wetlands, of which we have 2 of them. Constructed wetland at a time. After some time we close this one and then we allow it to get more oxygen. The waste goes into this. We have the waste coming out, the treated water or effluent, coming out from the constructed wetland into the river that is within there.
Fund's Chair Patrick Okonya says the new approach is part of ongoing efforts by the organization to improve the management of water services in marginalized and underserved regions.
But we are actually mobilizing more resources so that we are able to reach out to as many people across the 47 counties as possible. And we can see a future that is bright. We can see possibilities of actually making more expansion.
Currently, the program is serving about 250,000 people out of the targeted 400,000 beneficiaries. Chemtai Jael for Channel 1 News.